What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Dean, aka the Blue Crusader, and today we're going to be addressing one big thing in Fortnite Battle Royale. Is the Meteor going to hit Tilted Towers on Fortnite Battle Royale tomorrow? I hit him. That's the double pump. I was scared then, I thought, oh there he is, boom, he's dead. So yeah, the double pump's still working and it's super overpowered. Someone's shooting me, but where from? Popped you in, my friend. And boom, he's dead. Yeah, that was kind of a spur of the moment play, but I guess we still basically deleted him. So without further ado, let's get into it. That's just a vitamin water at the start of the intro. Don't get too crazy out of hand. Drinking the trusty vitamin water, and we're going to be discussing if the Meteor is going to hit Tilted Towers. So I have a little bit of information with me, and we're going to go through a few different points, and this is inspired by a video I watched earlier on, which was an Ali A video on whether the meteorite was going to hit Tilted Towers, and I thought I'd do a bit of a discussion myself on the topic. So what we're going to do is we're going to dive into a solo, and we're going to play in Tilted Towers because it's kind of accustomed to the video, and it kind of makes sense to make our first drop in the match on Tilted Towers as we discuss this issue. I'm currently working on a new lighting setup in the videos. You might have noticed everything's a little bit better lit than usual. The only problem with this, however, is everything's kind of a bit too bleached, so it makes me look really pale, but hopefully I'll be able to dial in the editing soon and kind of get a little bit of a balance between that and the lighting. But as you can see, we're in a game right now, and what we want to talk about is the meteorite. So there's a few different facts we already know about this. For an example, people have actually been speculating about the meteorite in the sky for quite a long time. It was kind of like a glimpse of light in the sky that people were seeing, and then it kind of seemed to get a lot bigger, and then people realized that this wasn't just a light, this is going to be something much bigger. This is going to be a comet, this is going to be some kind of meteorite, and it seems that this meteorite is actually coming closer because it seems to keep getting bigger, it seems to keep getting more prominent. So what's actually happening with this? And a lot of people have been asking me recently in some old videos and a few regulars in some of the more recent videos, what do I think of the whole Tilted Towers situation with the meteorite and the comet? What do I think about that? Is it going to happen? I've not actually heard much about it for a long time. Oh, he's going to get a shotgun. Right, we need to get a weapon. I've not heard about it for a long time, so I kind of avoided the issue. I avoided the issue basically because nobody's been talking about this subject for quite some weeks, and I thought, you know, this situation's dead, and it is actually kind of like a fan concept, so it's not really official news. I guess it's not really specifically from Epic, it's more of a fan situation. Also, that impulse grenade really sucks. Yeah, I am pretty terrible with these impulse grenades today, but yeah, it's not an Epic situation, it's more of a fan situation. But I'm not really sure what's going to happen. There is a guy in this house, we'll have to be super careful as we go up. Hopefully he's not trapped this place. Oh, I heard something. I think he might be in the opposite room. He's either on the roof or he's in the opposite room. He's in here. Oh no, okay. I think he left the game. All of his stuff's still here, but he's not, so yeah, I'm pretty sure this dude just left the game. But I'm not complaining. I've got all this stuff for free. But yeah, it seems to have been getting bigger across time, so I'm really wondering if this is going to amount to something even bigger. And what my actual take on this whole situation is I actually think this could just be a bigger picture sort of situation. Like, if you noticed in the Season 3 update, the whole theme of the update is actually based around space. We've got space skins, as you can see. I have this new Dark Voyager skin, which I actually got recently. So we have space skins, we have a space theme. We keep seeing more space things on the store, like gliders, like the new orbital glider, and everything seems to kind of be pictured around this whole space theme this season. So I'm just thinking to myself, like, maybe this whole meteorite thing is just something for show to do with the season. Maybe something's not really going to amount from it because, you know, everything seems to be centered on this theme. So maybe it's just for show, and maybe it's not even going to hit the Tilted Towers at all. I think the shooting's super close. I think it's in that building. Okay, it's 100% in that building. Also, look at that. That's so strange how that like goes up like a snake. That's crazy. But yeah, basically, I think it's part of the space theme because that's kind of like a recurring pattern. I don't think it's actually going to hit Tilted in the main map. I kind of feel as if it's going to be like its own separate mode, because there was actually a mode that got data mined, and this mode was called Impact, and it was to do with like the meteorite or the comet, if you like, hitting the whole situation. But yeah, allegedly tomorrow on April 18th, people seriously do think that this meteorite's going to hit Tilted Towers. We haven't had a new game mode for like a week. I think the last game mode was High Explosive, and it's been offline for around a week. We haven't been able to play any new game mode for quite a long time. So yeah, a lot of people think it's coming tomorrow, and this Impact game mode that got data mined. Data mined is where people kind of look through the game files and they kind of find new stuff which hasn't been announced yet, but it's kind of lingering in the game's core files. So basically there's a new game mode called Impact, and people aren't sure if they're going to change the name, if they're still going to bring it now that it's been data mined. Epic are quite infamous for changing up things that kind of get leaked or just swapping it for something else. For an example, the jetpack, half the community liked it, half the community didn't, so they kind of swapped that up for the hunting rifle, and a few other things that got leaked, like some of the badge locations in the battle pass. The location got changed in the next couple of days when they actually got released. So we don't know if the game mode is still coming, but if it does come, I would kind of presume that they might bring it tomorrow. I know tomorrow's kind of a weird date, seeing as these new game modes kind of seem to drop on the sort of midweek or around the weekend time. I think they usually do tend to drop game modes on like a Friday or something, so it would be kind of weird for them to drop it tomorrow, but it would make more sense for them to use the meteorite situation in the Impact game mode, seeing as the Impact word basically sounds like, you know, the meteorite impact. It does make sense, and putting it in a game mode will not affect the main game, because I feel as if they do actually affect the main game situation, it might actually ruin it for a lot of people. Tilted Towers, people don't like it, a lot of people do like it, they think it ruins the game because too many people drop there, but it is also a big core feature of the game. Everyone likes to drop on Tilted because it's a huge challenge, and I think if they do actually change Tilted or get rid of it in the main game, people will complain and it might actually affect the game's numbers. I feel as if Epic are kind of clever. They're kind of too clever to do this. I think they will bring it in a mode that's on like a limited time only for the end of Season 3, because as you guys know, Season 3 is coming to a close, and Season 3 is space themed, and the meteorite plays into the full theme of Season 3 space theme, like we said before. And because Season 3 is basically coming to an end, how many days left is there? There's probably like 13 days, maybe 12 days. It's super close to the end of the season, and I feel as if introducing this game mode just for the last leg of Season 3 would definitely make sense. So I think they're going to be bringing it soon, this Impact game mode, and the meteorite might not necessarily hit Tilted Towers, it could hit somewhere else, but it will definitely, in my opinion at least, be part of the game mode rather than actually just affecting the whole game, because I think Epic don't really want to take that risk, because a lot of people do love Tilted Towers. So we're dropping again on Tilted Towers, and you do know that there's telescopes in Fatal Fields and Snobby Shores which have been pointing at the meteorite location, and that's kind of how people have been realising that it is actually placed in a certain direction where it would make sense to hit Tilted Towers, and also how people are realising that the thing is actually getting bigger because it's actually pointing to Tilted Towers from these two locations. So you can see telescopes. Oh man, that guy's got the shotgun. I'm turning away. That usually happens where someone will loot before me, so I'll be super careful and just like turn away in time. We've got a blue pump, low pump, and we've got a magnum. Magnum's actually really underrated. It's such a good weapon. Right, no one's camping there. So there is actually a painting in Greasy Grove that kind of makes it look like it might hit Tilted Towers. Like I said before, it is a fan theory, so it's not really guaranteed it's going to hit Tilted anyway, but the painting in Greasy Grove does actually make it look like it's going to hit Tilted Towers. So this all plays into the fan theory. And another thing as well is the CEO of Epic actually did make a game. It was like an old game. I haven't really read too much into it, so I'll probably end up getting some of the facts wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was like an old game from like the early 2000s or like the 90s, and basically a huge meteorite hit one of the cities in this game. And a lot of people do actually compare Fortnite's map to this game, because I think the game's like either built around, I can't remember what the country is, I think it might be Poland or something. It's built around a certain country, the game's design, and they've been comparing the map on Fortnite to this country, and the whole meteorite situation plays into the whole thing. So that's basically the substance that the fan theory is based upon, and we'll just have to wait and see. Basically, it would make sense seeing as the city in the game is big, just like Tilted, so it would make sense to kind of use Tilted because the city looks like Tilted, and Tilted's kind of like the big major city. and I will do a video on the original country this game's based off and compare it to Tilted Towers and the rest of the map, because I haven't really read too much into it and I need to read up a bit more on the info before I do that. But yeah, that's basically all the information on Tilted Towers. I'm just going to see what I can do on the rest of this live. We'll see what we can do towards the end of this game. What I want you guys to do is basically subscribe to the channel. If you are new here, like the video and leave a comment what you think about the video. Obviously if you're new, because we are trying to get 1,000 subscribers. And also I want you guys to leave a comment below if you're a current subscriber or a new one, and tell me what you think of the whole Tilted Towers situation. Is this going to happen? Is it going to be part of the new mode? Do you agree with anything I said, or do you challenge it? Do you have some other theory or different idea? So yeah, I'm just super interested. Is there a guy up there? There's definitely a guy in this building somewhere, because I can hear footsteps. Oh, there you are. But he's jumped down for some reason. Right, we hit him for 30, but he's got armor. I think he was going for those bandages, but he placed the stairs in the wrong direction. Oh, there you go. That guy's got to be definitely low at this point. Ooh, man, someone's just shot him. Ooh. I hit him. Got him. That's the double pump. That's the double pump strategy right there. Alright, I should get these bandages. Can't use them at this point, but I have been wanting to try this double pump strategy out. So I'm just going to try it for the last leg of this game. Right, I was scared then, I thought, oh there he is, boom, he's dead. So yeah, the double pump's still working and it's super overpowered. And I guess this guy was using the double heavy strategy, which is also a pretty good strategy. Right, let's get these things loaded. Yeah, I'm going to go up onto the roof. And we're going to place something there because I don't want someone to kill me. There's more junk on the roof. Oh, someone's shooting me, but where from? Locked you in, my friend. And boom, he's dead. Yeah, that was kind of a spur of the moment play, but I guess we still basically deleted him. There's some armor outside, or maybe he has some armor. I'm not sure how long we're going to last in this game, but... And we have 100 shotgun shells on both our shotguns. Like you just saw there, the double pump strategy still works. I think I made a video on... Ooh. Yep, I'm not hitting anything. But yeah, the double pump strategy still works, and it looks like they brought it back, so I might actually do a challenge video on just trying both pump shotguns. I will try and push some new videos out. I think I have a cold at the minute anyway, so it's kind of harder to make these commentary videos, but I will try and drop some more videos on some topics on Fortnite in the next few days. But I thought this Tilted Tower situation was too interesting to miss out and not tell you guys about. So let me know what you guys think about the whole Tilted Tower situation. I'm going to continue to work on the camera lighting and improve the quality of my videos and try and get more information to you like this to continue to grow the channel. So thanks a lot for watching. Let me know what you guys think about the whole Tilted Tower situation. Drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you're brand new and want to see daily Fortnite Battle Royale videos. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you next time.